What's up, YouTube? Shout out to everybody coming into this trucking life. I know it's been about a week or so since my last video. I just been busy, man. I've been rolling. I'm out here at Idaho. Somewhat nostalgic because it was like my first load that I ever picked up. You know what I'm saying? Was from this same little potato farm or potato lot or whatever. We're heading out to New York. Basically, as far as the driving, man, the main thing I could tell people so far is keep an eye on your clock. Like, there might be some days where you'll drive like 6 or 7 hours, take your little 30-minute break, maybe an hour break, and you shower, you get something to eat, smoke you a cigarette, depending on what you like to do, you know what I mean? And you feel like you could drive like another, the whole 11 or 10 and a half, you know what I mean? The issue with that is, at the beginning, it might not be a problem because, at the beginning, your loads are going to be up and down. You'll probably be sitting and waiting a lot. But if you start getting like back-to-back loads, you might not have enough hours to finish each load. So then you'll be stuck sitting somewhere waiting until midnight for your hours to regenerate. You understand? So one thing I try to do is don't drive if you don't have to. If it's like a priority load and you got to get it there and you have to do like a 10-hour drive shift, then, do what you got to do to get there on time. But if you got like, once you do your ETA and you pick up and you figure out, okay, it's going to take me this long to get there, I don't have to deliver until this point, so if you're going to get there at like 2 in the afternoon, but the load not due to be delivered till like 8 p.m., you get a little time, you know what I mean? Or if or like even 10 p.m. or something like that, because they have these long windows. So, pay attention to that. If you don't have to rush, then there's no point in rushing. You can still get there early, get there about an hour early, you know what I'm saying? So then that way, after that first hour, you start getting detention pay. You don't get that in phase one, but once you get like on a truck with a team or whatever, or a solo driver, you start getting that detention pay. But it don't start till after the first hour. So we try to get to every place at least like an hour, hour and a half early. You know what I mean? As soon as we could get there, we get it there. But like, we only drive more than 8 hours if it's like required. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll have a late pickup and then you have to push it to get there on time. But if you don't have to do that, you might as well just keep it to like 8, maybe even like 6 or 7 if you happen to be in a city where you want to hang out and chill at. You know what I mean? That's when you get to like travel and explore the cities and stuff like that. But yeah, so just pay attention to your DOT clock, man. That's like a big deal because you don't want to get to like the end of your 8 days and you might only have like 6 hours of on duty time, but you got, a drive where you can make it in like 11, 12 hours. You know what I mean? Then you just stuck sitting, wasting time, and you got to stop wherever you at. So you don't want to be like in Blythe like I was. Blythe is garbage. So you don't want to be stuck at some garbage ass truck stop and you got to sit there for like 6 hours with nothing to do. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing I got so far this week. Like I said, I give y'all the information as I get it. Whatever I learn, I'll pass it to y'all. You know what I mean? Subscribe, man. Y'all tripping, dog. What, I gotta show some titties or something? Come on, man. Vegas strong.